Imagine a life where no one's betrayal can dim your light, where no apology is needed to heal your heart, and where your success silences every doubt thrown your way. What if the key to your freedom isn't in their hands but in yours? Today, we'll uncover how to let go of the pain, rise above the hurt, and become so unstoppable that no one can hold you back. Pain is a visitor, not a permanent guest. When someone hurts you, betrays your trust, lies, or leaves you broken, it feels like the world has collapsed. Their words echo in your mind, their actions carve wounds in your heart. But here's the truth, the wound isn't just in what they did, it's in how long you let it linger. Imagine a bird trapped in a cage. The door is open, yet it stays, too scared to fly. That's what holding on to pain does. It keeps you caged. You replay their betrayal, waiting for an apology that may never come. But why wait? Freedom isn't in their hands, it's in yours. Every moment you dwell on their actions, you tighten the chains they never locked. Today, choose to break free. Let go of the need for their regret. Your peace doesn't depend on their words. It depends on your choice to move forward. Picture yourself stepping out of that cage, wings spread, soaring toward a life where their shadows can't touch you. You are not your pain. You are the strength that rises above it. When someone wrongs you, it's like they've handed you a cup of poison. Their lies, their cruelty, their betrayal, it's all there, toxic and heavy. Most people take that cup and drink it, not once, but every day. They relive the hurt, letting it burn deeper. But ask yourself who's suffering now. They've moved on, living their life, while you're still holding their poison. Stop drinking it. You can't change what they did, but you can choose what you do with it. Imagine a river flowing past a pile of dirt. It doesn't stop to complain about the mess. It keeps moving, clear and strong. Be that river. Let their actions be the dirt they throw, but don't let it cloud your path. Your heart is too precious to carry their darkness. Protect it. Choose to focus on what lifts you, your dreams, your strength, your future. By refusing their poison, you reclaim your power. You decide what stays in your mind and what gets washed away. They expect you to scream, to fight, to prove they hurt you. They want your reaction, your anger, your tears. It feeds their control. But what if you gave them nothing? Silence isn't weakness, it's a weapon. When you stay calm, unbothered, and unmoved, you take away their power. Picture a storm raging around a mountain. The winds howl, the rain pounds, but the mountain stands firm, untouched. That's you when you choose silence. By not responding to their provocation, you show them they no longer matter. Your peace becomes a mirror, reflecting their own emptiness. A lion doesn't roar at every barking dog. It walks on, majestic and unbothered. Be that lion. Save your energy for what matters, your growth, your goals, your joy. Let their words fade into the noise of a world you've already left behind. Your silence speaks louder than any argument ever could. It says, you no longer control me. Forgiveness isn't about them, it's about you. It's not erasing what they did or pretending it didn't hurt. It's refusing to carry their mistakes in your heart. Imagine a fire that burned you once. You don't keep touching it, hoping it won't hurt again. You learn, you step back, and you protect yourself. Forgiveness is that step back. It's saying, I won't let your actions define my peace. But don't confuse forgiveness with foolishness. A snake that bites once will bite again if you let it too close. Forgive to free your soul, but remember the lesson to guard your heart. Some people are lessons, not blessings. They teach you who to trust, who to keep at a distance, and how strong you truly are. Carry the wisdom, not the pain. By forgiving, you build a heart that's lighter, wiser, and ready to embrace the life you deserve. They want to pull you down to their level, into their chaos, their drama. But you were never meant to live in their shadows. When someone tries to dim your light, don't fight them in the dark. Rise above. Picture an eagle soaring high above the ground. The crows below caw and chase, but they can't reach its heights. That's you when you choose to rise. Their insults, their lies, their betrayal, they only have power if you stay low enough for them to touch you. Focus on your growth, your dreams, your purpose. Every step you take upward makes their noise quieter, their actions smaller. You don't need to prove your worth to those who can't see it. Your success, your peace, your unshakable strength, that's your answer. Rise so high that their world becomes a distant blur, and all they can do is watch you shine. Your joy isn't a gift someone else hands you. It's a fire you ignite within. When you tie your happiness to others, you give them the power to dim it. Their words, their actions, their choices, they become the strings that pull your heart. But why let them decide how you feel? Imagine a sun that shines regardless of the clouds. It doesn't wait for permission to glow, nor does it fade when ignored. Be that sun. Your happiness is yours to create, not theirs to control. Stop seeking their approval or waiting for their love to feel whole. Every morning, choose to smile because you are enough. Every night, rest knowing your worth isn't tied to their opinions. When you own your happiness, no betrayal can steal it, no lie can break it. You become a force, unstoppable, because your joy comes from within, a place no one can touch. Some doors are meant to close, and that's not defeat, it's victory. Staying where you're not valued is like lingering in a burning house, hoping the flames will spare you. They won't. Walking away isn't giving up, it's choosing yourself. Picture a ship sailing from a stormy shore. It doesn't stay to fight the waves. It moves toward calmer waters. Be that ship. When someone disrespects you, don't beg for their kindness. When they betray you, don't wait for their regret. Walk away with your head high, your heart strong. Your absence is louder than any argument. It says, I'm worth more than your chaos. Every step you take forward is a step toward peace, toward a life where you're not an option but a priority. Don't look back. The future waits for those who choose to move toward it. Pain is a teacher, not a master. Every hurt, every betrayal, every scar, it carries a lesson. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. Imagine a seed buried in dark soil. It doesn't curse the weight above it. It pushes through, reaching for light. That's you. The pain of someone's lies or abandonment isn't meant to bury you, it's meant to grow you. Take their betrayal and let it teach you resilience. Take their rejection and let it fuel your ambition. Every wound is a chance to become stronger, wiser, unstoppable. Don't let their actions define your story. Use them to write a better one. The greatest warriors are forged in battle, not in comfort. Let your pain be the fire that shapes you into someone no one can shake. Your power lies in what you do with the hurt. You don't owe anyone your story. When someone wrongs you, the urge to explain, to defend, to prove your worth can feel overwhelming. But why waste your breath on those who choose to misunderstand? Picture a lion standing tall in the jungle. It doesn't roar to convince the hyenas of its strength. It simply exists and they scatter. Be that lion. Your value doesn't need their approval. Every time you justify yourself to someone who doesn't see you, you give them power they don't deserve. Save your words for those who lift you, who see your light. Let your actions, your success, your peace, your growth speak for you. The world will see who you are not because you explained it, but because you lived it. Stop chasing validation. Your truth shines brighter than their doubts. Their rejection isn't your dead end. It's your detour to something greater. When someone pushes you away, they're not closing your story. They're opening a new chapter. Imagine a river blocked by a boulder. It doesn't stop flowing. It finds another way, carving a path even stronger than before. Be that river. Don't let their actions halt your journey. Their betrayal, their lies, their absence. They're just obstacles, not your destination. Build your own path, one step at a time, toward a life that reflects your worth. Focus on your dreams, your goals, the person you're becoming. Every moment you spend chasing their approval is a moment stolen from your growth. Create a future so bright that their shadows can't reach it. Your path is yours to shape. Make it one they'll wish they never left. When someone doubts you, it stings. Their words can feel like knives cutting at your confidence. But what if their doubts aren't chains but fuel? Imagine a fire that grows stronger with every log thrown at it. That's you. Every time someone says you can't, let it spark your determination. Every time they laugh at your dreams, let it push you to prove them wrong. Not with words, but with action. Picture a runner at the starting line, hearing whispers of failure. She doesn't argue, she runs faster. Be that runner. Their skepticism is just noise, not truth. You don't need their belief to succeed. Take their doubts and turn them into energy for your journey. The higher you climb, the smaller their voices become. Let their disbelief be the wind that lifts you, not the weight that holds you down. Your fire burns brighter because of it. Their chaos isn't your battle. When someone tries to drag you into their storm, their drama, their lies, their negativity, it's tempting to fight back. But why step into their mess? Imagine a calm lake, untouched by the howling winds around it. That's your heart when you choose peace. Fighting their battles only drains you, leaving you empty. Instead, step back, protect your energy. Their anger, their betrayal, their need to control, let it stay with them. You don't have to prove you're right to find peace. Picture walking away from a fire, feeling the cool air on your face. That's what choosing peace feels like. It's not surrender, it's strength. It's saying, my heart is worth more than your chaos. By choosing peace, you build a life where the storms can't reach you, where your calm becomes your power. Their actions don't define you. They're just a chapter, not the whole book. When someone hurts you, it's easy to let their betrayal become your story. But you're the author, not them. Imagine a writer staring at a page, pen in hand. The last chapter was painful, but the next one is hers to write. That's you. Don't let their lies or abandonment shape your ending. Start a new chapter, one where you're the hero, not the victim. Every hurt is a chance to redefine who you are. Choose strength over sorrow, courage over fear. Their betrayal taught you what you don't want. Now write what you do. A life of purpose, of joy, of unstoppable growth. Your story isn't over because they left. It's just beginning. Pick up the pen and write a future so bold that their shadow fades into nothing. Waiting for closure is like standing at a door that's already locked. You hope they'll open it, explain why they hurt you, or offer an apology to set you free. But what if that door never opens? Imagine a traveler lost in a desert, waiting for a guide who never comes. She doesn't sit there. She finds her own way. Be that traveler. Closure isn't something they give you, it's something you create. You don't need their reasons to move on. Their absence, their silence, their betrayal. That's enough to know they don't belong in your future. Let go of the need for answers. Every moment you wait for their validation is a moment stolen from your peace. Close the door yourself and walk toward a life where their choices no longer hold you back. Your freedom starts the moment you stop chasing their truth. They want to see you crumble, to know their actions broke you. But what if you stood taller instead? Imagine a tree in a storm, its roots deep, its branches steady. No wind can topple it. That's you when you become unshakable. Their betrayal, their lies, their attempts to dim your light, they only have power if you let them. Build a foundation so strong that no hurt can shake it. Focus on what makes you whole, your passions, your values, your dreams. Every time you choose yourself, you grow stronger. Their words become whispers, their actions mere ripples. You don't need to fight them to win. You win by thriving. Be so rooted in your purpose that their chaos can't touch you. An unshakable heart is your greatest strength. It turns pain into power and doubt into determination. Pain demands your attention, but you decide what gets your energy. When someone hurts you, it's like a fire craving fuel. It grows only if you feed it. Stop giving it your thoughts. Imagine a garden where you choose what grows. Neglect the weeds of betrayal and nurture the flowers of your dreams. Every moment you spend replaying their words is a moment stolen from your goals. Shift your focus. Picture a painter, brush in hand, creating a masterpiece. She doesn't dwell on a torn canvas, she starts anew. Be that painter. Let their actions fade into the background as you pour your heart into what lights you up. Your dreams are waiting, hungry for your attention. Starve the pain by ignoring it, and feed your future with every step you take. Their hurt can't grow where your ambition thrives. Their betrayal can make you doubt yourself, question your worth. But your light doesn't need their validation to shine. Imagine a star in the night sky, glowing brightly whether anyone notices or not. That's you. Your value isn't in their approval, it's in who you are. When someone dims your confidence, don't let their shadow define you. Look within. You carry a spark no one can extinguish. Trust it. Picture standing in a room full of mirrors, seeing only your reflection, not theirs. Their lies, their rejection, their flaws, not yours. Build a life that reflects your strength, your kindness, your dreams. Every time you trust yourself, you grow brighter. Don't wait for their applause to shine. Your light is enough, and it will guide you to a future they can't dim. They may have painted you as weak, unworthy, or small, but their version of you isn't the truth. It's their limitation. Imagine a sculptor carving a statue, but the stone is already perfect. You don't need their chisel to define you. Break free from their narrative. Picture a bird shedding old feathers, ready to fly higher. That's you, letting go of their labels. You're not their victim, their failure, or their mistake. You're a force capable of creating your own story. Stop carrying the weight of how they see you. Their doubts are their burden, not yours. Redefine yourself with every choice you make. Choose courage, choose growth, choose joy. Live so boldly that their version of you fades into nothing. You're not here to fit their mold, you're here to break it. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. When someone betrays you, they show you who they are. Believe them. Imagine a castle with strong walls, guarding what's precious inside. That's your heart. Be selective about who you let in. Don't give access to those who bring chaos or pain. Picture a gardener tending to her plants, pulling out anything that harms them. Be that gardener. Surround yourself with people who lift you, who see your worth, who water your dreams. Those who hurt you don't belong in your inner circle. Protect it fiercely. Your peace is sacred, and your energy is a gift. Choose to share it with those who honor it, not those who trample it. By guarding your circle, you create a space where your spirit can thrive, untouched by their poison. Their words may have tried to break you, but your success will silence them. You don't need to argue or fight to prove your worth. Let your life do the talking. Imagine a tree that grows tall despite the storms, its branches heavy with fruit. That's you, thriving against all odds. Every goal you achieve, every dream you chase, every step you take forward, it's a response they can't ignore. They expected you to fall, to stay stuck in their pain. But when you rise, when you succeed, you show them they were wrong. Not with anger, not with revenge, but with quiet, undeniable greatness. Your success isn't just for you. It's a beacon for anyone who's been doubted. Keep building, keep shining, and let your life be the answer they never expected. You've been knocked down, but you're still here, stronger than they thought. Resilience isn't just surviving, it's thriving through the pain. Imagine a bamboo stalk bending in the wind, but never breaking. That's you. Their betrayal, their lies. They tried to snap you, but you bent and rose again. Every time you get back up, you prove your strength. Their actions were meant to dim you, but they only sharpened your edges. Embrace that resilience. It's the fire in your soul that no one can extinguish. Picture standing on a mountain, looking at the storms below. They couldn't stop you. Each scar is proof you're tougher than their worst. Keep rising, not to spite them, but to honor the unbreakable spirit within you. Your resilience is your legacy. Wear it proudly. Their shadows can't follow where you're going. When someone hurts you, their memory lingers like a dark cloud. But you don't have to live under it. Imagine a kite breaking free from its string, soaring into open skies. That's you leaving their pain behind. Their actions belong to their story, not yours. Every step you take forward, toward your goals, your peace, pushes their shadows further away. Don't let their betrayal anchor you to the past. You're not defined by what they did, but by what you do next. Picture walking into a new dawn where their darkness can't reach. Your future is brighter than their mistakes. Let go of their weight and watch how high you fly when their shadows no longer hold you down. Victory isn't proving them wrong, it's proving yourself right. They thought you'd crumble, but you're building something greater. Imagine a castle rising from ruins, each stone laid with purpose. That's you, creating a life they couldn't imagine. Every dream you chase, every fear you conquer, every step you take, it's a win they can't claim. Their betrayal was a challenge, not a defeat. You don't need their apology to claim your victory. Picture standing on a stage, your life a testament to your strength. The crowd isn't them. It's you cheering for yourself. Your victory is in living boldly, loving deeply, and growing fiercely. Create a life so powerful that their doubts become irrelevant. Your success is the crown you wear, forged by your own hands. No one's coming to save you. And that's your greatest strength. When they walked facets, left you, they didn't break your spirit. They showed you who you are. Imagine a warrior standing alone, sword in hand, ready to fight. That's you. You don't need their validation to win your battles. You're the hero of your story. Their betrayal was a wound, but it's not your ending. Take the pen and write your own triumph. Picture a lone climber reaching the peak despite the odds. That's you, conquering your pain. Be your own savior. Choose growth over grief, courage over fear. Their actions don't define you, your response does. Every time you choose to rise, you save yourself. You don't need a cape to be a hero, just a heart that refuses to give up. Step into your power and become the champion of your own life. You are enough, and your light doesn't need their approval to shine. Their betrayal tried to dim you, but you're a star that burns brighter in the dark. Imagine a lighthouse standing tall, guiding ships through the storm. That's you, unshakable, radiant, unstoppable. Their words, their doubts, their lies, they're just noise. You don't need their permission to live boldly. Every step you take, every dream you chase, is proof you're bigger than their pain. Shine so fiercely that their shadows vanish. Your life is your canvas. Paint it with courage, with joy, with purpose. They thought they could break you, but you're building a legacy they'll never touch. Keep shining, keep rising, and let your unstoppable spirit light up the world. If you loved this video, please give it a like and visit our channel for more inspiring stories.